Well, if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know that I'm almost always wearing a Nebraska Cornhuskers hat, which means I like football. And a lot of people don't like football. A lot of people don't understand football. A lot of people are like me and they like football, but they don't like basketball or baseball. And a lot of people like basketball, they can't stand football. Or a lot of people like baseball and can't understand the other sports. And a lot of people, whenever I say football, will get mad at me because they're like, "Oh, you Americans call football football, but that's American football." And we're like, "No, but that's soccer, and it's all fucking stupid." But that's just because people like what they like, and things are popular because people like them. And it can be kind of weird to be judgmental about things like that. I'm a very, very judgmental person, and if you watched any of my videos, you already know that about me. The very first time I had any sort of a realization about the kind of uselessness about being judgmental, or at least the way we are normally judgmental as people, as when I was younger, I had a revelation about music, where I realized that if there's anything I have that resembles spirituality, anything I have that resembles like religion to me, is my love of music. And I realized that a lot of the music I really, really don't like is what's popular, which always sort of gave me a sense of superiority. But then I thought, it is so important to me what I get out of the music I like. And though I may think that the derivative, lame, uninspired, lazy kind of music that is really popular, like I may judge that music, but I don't think it's right to judge people for liking it. Like, I would think that nobody should like Justin Bieber, but if the only way that people get that spiritual nature of loving music, like if they only get that out of Justin Bieber, then I would never even think for a second of trying to take that away from them just because I think Justin Bieber is fucking awful. And so I stopped being judgmental about music. And in stopping being judgmental about music, I found more music that I love and expanded my love of music through all these different genres and time periods. And it was a very enriching experience for me. Which brings me to YouTube. People seem to have this very queer perception of what YouTube is. Like we think that YouTube's apart from regular entertainment medium, and therefore start judging new trends. And what is it right now? It's fucking drama channels, Keemstar, Leafy, fucking Scarce, all that fucking shit. And that's spread into everybody's shit. So now, like, we got PewDiePie weighing in on this shit, and Markiplier weighing in on this shit, and this guy and that guy, and all these other different people are like, oh, drama's bad, or fuck drama, or aren't we above all this shit? No, we're not. The thing is, everybody loves drama. And drama is inevitably popular on the kind of entertainment medium YouTube is. A lot of people seem to think that YouTube is somehow different from television. And it is, in a lot of ways, but what is popular on television is what is popular on YouTube. YouTube is very much like just a different kind of television. Some people think like, oh, fucking this drama shit. Like, how fucking horrible is this? Like, how are we ever going to grow YouTube into something that rivals television when we do shit that's even worse than what's on TV? Have you fuckers never heard of like TMZ or literally any reality show in the history of ever? Celebrity gossip and reality television are like the two major things. Like news, reality television, and celebrity gossip, which are hardly at all different from each other, are all the same thing. Drama. Even politics now is just fucking drama. So why exactly should we think that YouTube's any more shameful because drama is popular? And now I don't even really begrudge people drama. I don't watch drama channels and I generally don't feed into that process. But in me talking about YouTube drama, jeez, my freaking little screen here just got fucked up. I am playing into it. There goes all my lighting. In mentioning the very names of guys like Keemstar or Leafy or Scarce, am playing into what they are. And in fact, all the people who get their rocks off judging drama channels are adding into the popularity of drama channels. YouTube is particularly vulnerable to the Streisand effect. You cannot avoid playing into or helping somebody, even if you are criticizing them. I would have never heard of Keemstar or Leafy or Scarce if it wasn't for their popularity and how people I watched started talking about them. I don't have any particular interest in their fucking content. I don't know how somebody can just watch a muted Let's Play of some random Twitch shooter that's just little more than a fucking background screensaver while they ramble about something. But I don't necessarily think I'm any better because I ramble on camera. In fact, that probably hurts my channel that I'm not rambling behind some shitty gimmick, which is what everybody does anymore. But I digress. The people who have gone like, oh, YouTube's changed because of these assholes. Well, you just directed traffic to those assholes. And the other thing is, you cannot hurt somebody by going to their video, clicking dislike, and commenting how much you fucking hate them. Because you had to sit through the ad that plays at the start of their video, give them a view, and then give them traffic that is... The very fact that you like disliked and commented is worse than even if you just watched and commented, or just watched, or say never clicked on their shit to begin with. And the same goes for even like the people it's popular to hate. Like a whole bunch of the shit about why Justin Bieber is fucking everywhere is just as much because of the people who hate his fucking guts as the people who love his fucking guts. Same with Kim Kardashian, same as the Paris Hiltons before them, and so on and so forth. But does it even really make any sense to judge people for liking that? The thing is, it's not true that people who watch drivel like reality television or drama channels are easily categorized as fucking shitty people, whether they're stupid or shitty or little kids or something. Dude, like fucking PhD doctors watch fucking reality shows and Pawn Stars and stupid bullshit like that. And I at least think it's better that people would say watch something like Leafy or fucking Keemstar than to watch something that's scripted and staged like Pawn Stars or fucking Ice Road Truckers or whatever that shit. This is not a real show. It pretends to be real and it's fake. And therefore it's just a shitty, cheap, fake show. When you could be watching a really good fake show like Game of Thrones or something. And I can be proud of like not watching really trashy channels like Watch Mojo, but the fact of the matter is I still watch guys like Great Under A or I Hate Everything, or just people who put a little bit more work and artistic endeavor into being the fucking same product. You may hate Rocky Road, but if you like vanilla, well then you still like ice cream. You understand me? So having any sense of superiority over what particular kind of fucking mindless shit you watch doesn't make you better. And also, any sort of idea of like, oh, this is poisoning the medium. No, it's not. And if you like Markiplier, well, sorry, Markiplier got into the drama thing. Or if you like Markiplier but you don't like PewDiePie, well, they're both just like fucking streamers who put out the same kind of shit every time, and they're just a personality. They're just a talking head. They're a reality star. And they also both played into the drama shit. So they participated, so they're not free of guilt anymore or apart from the situation. And you could even try to level all this shit at me. No, but the thing is, I'm aware that in just mentioning this shit to you, even under an educational endeavor, and not really even a judgmental endeavor. In fact, this is sort of an anti-judgment video. I'm aware that, like, in mentioning all these fucking names, that I'm playing into that shit. But if you think that this video, just because I used people's names as an example, is drama, no, it's not. And if you think it's any sort of cynical ploy for views because I mentioned it, it's not. Look, if I sat down here and I talked about drama, and I put drama like I'm going to in as a word in the title of this video, but then I sat down and said, fuck Scarce, he's a piece of shit, and Scarce the faggot, and fuck his fucking all this shit. If I was in this sort of ploy for views, if I just like targeted any particular one or even a group of these people and like made the express purpose as well as what this video is about those people, I'd get fuckloads more views than what I'm going to get with this video. If I sat down here and said, fuck Markiplier, he's a fucking jaded piece of shit, and he thinks he's so nice and he thinks he's so cool, but his shit's bullshit, and fuck him for unleashing Five Nights at Freddy's upon the world, and fucking fuck that fandom, and fuck Markiplier's fans, and all that shit, then I would get way more views on this video than on any video I've ever gotten, and perhaps have ever gotten in the history of this channel. But that's not why I do what I do. I try to work through issues with you for sort of educational purposes, but often activist purposes and all that shit. I've gone on for too long. The point is, you're not better because of who you pick. You're not better for devoting any amount of time, more than 0 seconds, talking about drama than people who make channels about drama. You're not better than them. At the very least, when you are participating, which you inevitably do by mentioning it, you're not better than those people in that moment. You may be able to have some sense of being better than drama people, but I would say that you could start all the drama that you want, but the only way you're better is if you're not lying, okay? Like, to what extent I think it's totally fair to judge certain drama channels is to the extent that they spread rumor and falsity and attack each other, like with the express attempt of hurting or slandering each other. That is particularly shameful and is not an example of fair game. But in just saying, like, in just being a judgmental prick, that's definitely, as a vague category, the most popular thing on YouTube. Judging shit is more popular than anything in the history of ever, really, in media. So it's just silly in the big scheme of things. If you can take a step back and look at the big picture, you're not better, okay? And definitely, if you like are a fanboy, you're definitely not better. If you think Keemstar is the worst thing in the world, but you like Leafy, or if you like Leafy but you hate Keemstar, or if you like Scarce but don't like Leafy or Keemstar, you're not better. You're the same exact kind of fanboy. You just picked a different flavor of ice cream, and you should really be aware of that. And you should always just kind of keep an open mind, and for God's sakes, if you're going to be so fascinated with rumor, you should really care whether or not the rumor is true before you perpetuate in the gossip and the drama and the spreading of rumors and shit. You should really care whether or not shit is true, okay? Especially if you're being like, this person fucked a 15-year-old girl, or this is a kid diddler or something. You should really fucking care whether or not shit like that is true, because that's why so many people are like, this shit's cancer. But I digress. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't feel bad for liking what you like. Just have a healthy sense of perception about what you like and for what reasons you like it. And there's a difference between having some taste and being an elitist prick. And it's a fine line, but it's there. All right? So thanks for watching.